if we paid all the medical bills and we paid all the legal fees and we paid your loan back, you'd probably walk away with anywhere.
Hello.
Hey, it's Dustin.
Yes.
Hey, I wanted to give you an update on the case. So, have I had the conversation with you yet about, I think I have, about like limits and how much the limits are of the other side? So, everybody in Texas, if they have insurance, they have a certain amount of limits on that insurance policy. The minimum limits in Texas is $30,000 per person. That's the minimum limits. Like if you wanted to go purchase insurance today, they would say if the minimum you have to have is at least $30,000 in damages. Now, the person that hit you, they had $100,000 in limits. So that's a good sign, because you could go 30, 50, and then you could go to 100. So this person decided to check the box of like the third possible highest insurance that you could have on your policy. Now, the way the law is set up on this is legally we cannot get that insurance company to give us any more money than what their full limits are. Like that's the highest that they can go. If they decide that they want to give the full $100,000 limits, then we have to either accept that offer or we'd have to sue their driver personally to go after more.
Okay.
Are you following me?
Yes.
So usually what happens in a situation like that is you go and you look at the person's assets of what they have. Like, do they have beach houses? Do they have, multiple pieces of property and, a lot of money in the bank and multiple vehicles and all those kind of things? You try to see what kind of assets do they have. Do they own businesses? And if you can't see that they have any assets to go after, then you have to make the decision of, should I just settle the $100,000 or should I file the lawsuit and hope for the best? If you wanted to file the lawsuit against this guy, you wouldn't be able to accept that $100,000. You would have to file the lawsuit, and then you just have to see what would happen from there. We've already ran some searches on this guy's background, and he's an 80-year-old man who's retired. He doesn't work anymore. He only has one home, and he doesn't have any, vacation homes, boats, or planes, or recreational vehicles, or anything like that. So from what we see, he doesn't have like these major assets to go after that it would be well worth it to try to file a lawsuit and go after this guy for more than the 100. We don't see that's a good route here. So where that brings us back to is, will the insurance company offer us the full $100,000 on the case? And honestly, I didn't think that they would do that already, because I don't even have all your records and bills yet, because you're still going through medical treatment. But I put together a long letter to the insurance company outlining your case, talking about all the possible future issues that you could have and how you're still going to medical treatment. And they did come back and say, we'll do it now. We'll just offer the $100,000 now. So right now, we need to get your records and bills in to see what your final medical bills are. But I'm thinking that they're around the $20,000 to $30,000 range right now. And we'll be able to reduce those medical bills lower than that.
Right.
You following me?
Yes.
So, if everything goes according to plan, you should easily walk away with, maybe, let's see, you've already gotten a paid on it before. You've gotten an advance, right? A couple of them. So if we paid all the medical bills and we paid all the legal fees and we paid your loan back, you'd probably walk away with anywhere 40 or above. $40,000 or above.
Okay.
I can't give you an exact number because I don't know how much the medical bills will reduce to. But I think it's safe to say we could probably get close to that 50 grand mark.
Okay.
All right, that's what I'm thinking. So if we're able to close out everything and get you, $40,000 to $50,000 in your pocket, are you good to settle at that number?
Yes.
Okay. All right.
I did the research with that too, and looking up the policies. They had the 30, 80, 100, and I was like, I don't know which one he has, but hopefully he take this one, because I'm doing the math. Like, okay, we got to split off the medical. We have to split off between you. I got to pay my loan and this. So I was trying to get an estimate for myself. So I did a hypothetical if it was 30, hypothetical if it was 60, 80. So, yeah, I would be fine with the 100, especially since he doesn't have any assets or anything to go after. I think the best decision would just be to accept the 100.
Okay. Yeah, and I honestly, I really truly believe that this is a great offer. I think that you're in a really good spot here to have everything paid and walk away with that. And what's good too is that they're already putting it on the table. You don't have to wait long down the road for all this to go through.
I've heard other insurance companies negotiate back and forth over months and months. With my dad, it took 5 years.
Yeah.
It's moving along this quick. I'm like, yes.
I remember when you and I first talked, you were hesitant because you were like, my dad was in this for 5 years and I don't want to be in this for 5 years. Yeah. And what I tell you, I said, no, it's not going to be like that. So, I mean, this accident happened January. So it's been like 3 months. Not even 3 months yet.
Yeah, it's good time.
Yeah. So, what I usually tell our clients to do is, if we settle this now and then we end it, if you want, you can go and get health insurance and keep on getting medical treatment. You could always...
I think for the most part, the chiropractor for private paying, he's really affordable because I've used him before, because my dad used to see him. And I've paid out of pocket before, only like $20 for a visit.
Okay.
And, has some other thing where he would work out. So, if anything, I think that would be the only thing I would still need to do if needed.
Okay.
I'm content with paying out of pocket.
Okay. All right. Good. Well then, so now that I have your go ahead, we can let. I have to send you a text message that I just basically saying what I just said. They're offering $100,000. That's the limits of the case. Do you accept this offer? And then that will give us permission to sign the release and send it back to them.
Okay.
And then, now becomes the process too of you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 different medical providers that we have to get bills from. We have a couple, but we need to get all of them. And then we have to go to them and start the negotiations of the reductions to try to get their bills as low as we can. That's going to take a little bit of time depending on who it is. The hospital's probably going to take the longest. So just bear with us. You can follow up anytime. I promise you I'll try to get it done as soon as possible. but we just don't know how much you would get until we know what the medical providers are willing to do.
Okay.
All right?
Okay, sounds good.
All right. It was good talking to you. Feel free to reach out to me anytime.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Have a good day.
You as well.
Bye.
When someone gets involved in a car accident, they don't know if they should handle it directly with the insurance company or they should get connected with a law firm that could help their case. That's where I come in. My name is Dustin Rosen, and I own a company called Texas Car Accidents. I've been helping accident victims navigate this question and the rest of the industry for over 10 years. If you go to TexasCarAccidents.com, you can answer 5 questions, and I will personally call you and give you a free case evaluation and let you know what I think the best pathway forward would be for your case. I can answer every single question that you have and point you in the best possible direction forward. Thank you and have a good day.